Good morning. Today I'm just outside Dunkeld and we are on the hunt for Lady Charlotte's cave, and there's a bit of confusion with this cave actually. When it was built, it was built on the lands of the Duke of Atholl. I did a video on the Duke of Atholl, or more precisely the Hermitage, a good month ago now, and I took you around the Hermitage and some of the history there. And so we're here on another part of the what would have been the Atholl estate, and there's a couple of caves on here, Lady Charlotte's and Lady, you know what, top of my head I can't remember her name, but we're going to look for both of these caves, these man-made caves. And so yeah, apparently the history is a bit confusing because there was a Lady Charlotte who was married to the Duke of Atholl, and then there was the daughter who was also named Charlotte. And I've looked online for the history of these caves to see, to see the dates when it was built and by who. And it would seem that there's a lot of varying ideas of whether it was made for the Duke's wife or was made by the Duke's daughter's husband as a gift. It would seem, from what I've read online, once again, it was made in 1774. But the history of it's a bit conflicting. No big deal, but we're still here to see the caves regardless. And it's a rather misty Perthshire this morning, which is lovely. A bit of Scotch mist, and it really adds to the atmosphere of the place. Lovely, isn't it? And quite haunting actually. It's like a scene from Jurassic Park. You can just imagine the dinosaurs coming flying through there. But anyway, we're on this path and we'll see what we can find. Come on. The geology on the path leading to the cave. Very interesting. A very rocky area this. Just climbed up the hill there. I mean, I was using the All Trails app to help trying to find these caves, but I have to say I find that the All Trails or the trail that's on the All Trails is as clear as mud. You kind of have to go off the beaten track to find these locations. So yeah, if you're going to use All Trails to try and find these caves, I'll give you a general idea where these are, but you totally go off the main path to find these. So just keep that in mind if you're coming to find these caves. It's lovely though. Look at that. It's quite haunting, isn't it? It's early on Sunday morning and I don't think there's been much sunshine today. You can't have everything, can you? Right, there's a bit of confusion. All Trails is good sometimes, but sometimes it completely puts you in the wrong place. Now, according to the map, this is Lady Charlotte's cave. However, having spoken to a couple of climbers who are climbing the rock face here, this definitely isn't it, and I would agree. So it would seem that I don't know how it's so confusing on All Trails. This is just a part of the Duke of Atholl's estate that was built for whatever reason, but this isn't Lady Charlotte's cave. So I'm assuming we'll need to go back down the hill, back down this way, and we'll head along and have a look and see if we can find that cave. Just shows you. Need to be careful. Easy to get lost in these places like this, trying to find the right thing. It is very rugged here, to be fair, and the paths I've been on so far are very rugged and off the beaten track. Anyway, let's go and have a look and see if we can find it. Very peaceful here. Hear the birds singing in the water as it travels down the side of the cliff there, or the hill rather. It's lovely. See a little path. I'm assuming that leads up into the cave. I'll just turn this camera around so you can see better. Yeah, there's definitely an access there. Well, there we go. Right, I'll turn the camera around. Right, up these steps. And there we go. Access to the cave. I should have brought a torch. Oh, look at this. A wee window up there. So this is Lady Charlotte's cave. Got a little waterfall there. And that's the path we just walked up there. So I'm going to imagine that, well, I can see that it's been actually built in between large rocks that were already here. And there must have been a space in between these rocks. Say, I wish I'd brought a torch with me. You can see, look, there's the rock there and the rock there. So yeah, it was a natural access point, and then they just built the doors on each side basically. There's a wee space in there, not you're going to be able to see. No, it's too dark. But yeah, a cosy wee spot. If you're walking around the gardens, come in here, have a seat for a while before continuing your journey. Yeah, there's it from the other side there. We were just standing a minute ago. And there's paths leading on all over the place here. Lovely. I see here what looks, is it a geocache they call this? There we go. 10p's, a few coppers. There's a very wet book here. I'm assuming, what's that say? Black what? Black. I don't know. I'm assuming this is something you would sign, but it's absolutely soaking. Yeah, I think if there's any names on there, it's long gone. Now, as I understand, geocaches they're dumped all over the place. I remember I met a couple. See, look, there's writing there. What's that? Oh, it's a shame the box has gotten wet inside. But yeah, the idea, I think, with geocache is that you find these things, you get a ordnance survey map and you try and find these things that are hidden in behind trees and buried in little holes. An old rubber. Not the sexual kind, it's just a bizarre thing to leave. Is that a wee, I don't know what that is, wee shell, and a wee ribbon and a wee shell as well, another wee shell. I've got nothing to leave. Nothing on me. Never mind, I'll put this back. But yeah, I met a couple at the Drimmy Woods, and they, not a couple actually, there was 2-3 ladies when I think about it, and they were trying to find a geocache, but apparently they're hidden all over the place. And that one's there. Like I say, it's a shame it got wet inside. But there we are. So there we have it, Lady Charlotte's Cave. Not too far away from the car park, to be honest, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. Maybe look it up on a ordnance survey map before you come here, because the All Trails is all over the shop. Definitely not accurate. Basically had to go off the trail myself to find it. But yeah, well worth a wee visit. Why not a wee adventure, find something new. Anyway, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll catch you on the next video.